Hey guys, you're watching Cutie Crafts. Today I'm going to be making another Minecraft May project, and this is a Minecraft polar bear. Polar bears are so cute and so Canadian. We even have them on our money. This is our toonie, which is a $2 coin featuring the majestic polar bear. So let's jump right into my Minecraft world and see if we can find any. Before we go looking for the polar bears, I just want to give you a quick update of my Turtle Bay and Turtle Cove. I have definitely been working on repopulating this area, and it is now full of these lovely green sea turtles. I don't know how this guy got up here on my sandcastle. I'll name him Cooper. Anyway, let's go look for some polar bears since this Turtle Bay and Turtle Cove is right beside these huge icebergs and these ice formations. Let's head over to one area where I know there is a polar bear, and I think you can see him right there. Yes, there is a polar bear. Let's sneak up on him. Yeah, he's just living with these turtles, and that is a single polar bear. Oh wait, there's another one over there near the iceberg. I don't know what exactly polar bears do in this game. I don't think they do much. You can just breed them and gaze at them. See you later, polar bear. I'm gonna find some of your relatives. I'm still very new to this game. There's so many characters that I have not encountered yet, so whenever you guys request some of these characters, I have no idea who they are and I have no idea what they look like. But polar bears and other animals, I have seen some, but definitely lots to learn and see in my Minecraft world. Aha, a polar bear. Here's another single polar bear. He is also just swimming here, but let's try to find one that is in its natural icy environment on top of some ice instead of in the water. We found them. Hello. Hello. I come in peace. Hi, buddy. Oh! Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't mean to do. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Oops. I was. Oops. Big mistake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't mess with these polar bears. Don't ever attack them. We have to be nice to them. That was an accident though. I'm so sorry. Let's go see his friends though. Maybe his friends will be nicer because I won't attack them. So these are the Minecraft polar bears. Super cute. Just don't accidentally attack them like I did. And let's start with making the project. For this project, I'm using Artkal beads, and I've included all of the color codes for the different shades that I used. The different shades of gray just add a little bit of shading and dimension to the figure, but don't worry if you don't have this many shades of gray. I think it will still turn out cute as long as you have enough white beads. Now for the templates, here are all the pieces that will make the polar bear's head. As usual, just hit the pause button throughout this video so that you can copy down all of these templates. My design has a lot of spaces where there aren't any beads that need to be placed in the middle of the piece, because these areas will be connecting points for different body parts to click together, and you just have to make sure that you copy the shapes exactly as shown here so that all of them will click together like a jigsaw puzzle. Moving on to the ironing process, I decided to use the masking tape method for just the headpiece because a lot of the pieces are pretty small and I'm worried that the beads may move while ironing directly on the board, so taking them off of the pegboard will make sure that they don't move at all and can all be ironed at the same time. You might have noticed that I'm also using the same tape square that I used for my Minecraft turtle project. It was still sticky after multiple uses, and I think I can still use it a few more times. I usually set my large iron at the polyester or medium setting, but for this mini iron I have it set at medium high, and I let it cool underneath a heavy book so that it will stay flat. For these larger pieces, I'm pretty comfortable just ironing directly on the pegboard, and I'm using ironing paper so that it will have a matte finish. When you iron directly on a pegboard, there is a risk that all of that heat will cause the pegboard to warp. To prevent that from happening, what I do is usually whenever I flip the pieces over onto the ironing film when I'm ironing the other side, I push down on the pegboard to kind of get it to warp back the other way, and I leave it face down instead of face up, and it somehow just goes back to being flat. And that's usually only for my pegboards that have color, like this solid yellow pegboard. For my clear pegboards, I don't usually iron directly on it because it warps a lot easier for some reason. And that's just from my experience. I'm not sure how it will be for you guys, especially with our different irons and our different heat settings. The most important thing to practice is not to over iron any of these pieces for these kind of jigsaw projects, because they will not click together properly if they are melted too thin. So just be careful with ironing, otherwise you have to remake the pieces. Once you've got all the pieces done, let's assemble together, starting with the polar bear's head. These pieces will make 2 front legs. And these will make the 2 back legs. Now with the legs done, we can attach them to this large piece that is the ventral part of the body. Putting that aside, these next few pieces will make the posterior end of the body, or the booty area. And lastly, these pieces will make the front of the body where the head will be attached. And now these two pieces can be connected together. Before we close this up, we have to attach the polar bear's head. I used some tweezers to widen up a hole, and then I pushed an Artkal acrylic rod right through that hole. If you don't have one of these, you can always use a toothpick. Then I stuck on the head and cut the rod. And now he can shake his head. Finally, it's time to attach the bottom and top of the body together. This part has the most clicking because there are a lot of connection points. And once everything is clicked together, we are finally done our Minecraft polar bear figure. Just like my other Minecraft animals, I made a mini bead version, so this one is much smaller, but it's the same design. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I'm so happy to add this to my Minecraft animal collection, and I love how this turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this project, and if you recreate this Minecraft polar bear, please tag me at CutieCrafts on Instagram or Twitter so that I can see what you guys create. The last time I saw a real polar bear was around 2 years ago when I went to the zoo. It was a pretty cool experience because there was this one bear who had just gone to the vet, so she was kind of loopy and out of it, and she just stumbled right up to me at the window, and I was able to sit beside her and hang out with her a bit. And it was also a pretty rainy and cold day. I was just there alone with this beautiful polar bear who stuck her nose up onto the window. Looks like it just had some sort of procedure. There's like shaving on the jugular area and also on the leg, so it looks like it just went to the vet. Boop. Boop. Anyway, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so that you'll be updated on my latest videos, and I will see you guys next time with another cutie craft. Bye!